as they get set to match up. And we are underway for Houston. This will be, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Newton. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. There he goes left side. And he will have a touchdown. A much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play.
They've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Coming off the pick six, it's Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding pass.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 71 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Tighten up, tighten up. Line 31. Check 54. 49. Check 49. Check.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
He's checking. Jim.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 24. Sponge. No. Alert. Shoot.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
Watch the twist. 24 is down, he's coming. Alert three. Watch out. Out. Shit.
From the gun, here's Watson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. K1 short. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack. Watson on the right side. This is Miller. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Joker. Motion.
Watson just beating the play clock. It finds his target, Fuller. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. Watson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Quick there.
Now Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 19 yards away. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously it's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Newton now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Forced out to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bruce Irvin, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Room past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's fourth down. They're going for it. It's Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there. Penalty, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Move. 4 8 8. Hey, 4-1 Mike. 4-1 Mike. Watch the screen. Pass.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go. Watch the safety crew. Alert. Switch. Mike, check. 59. 59. Hey, 59. You gonna see me and your
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack on first down, Watson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Will Fuller was the intended target, but now it's third down. The Texans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Motion. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. 55.
Out of the gun, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Keep playing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants.
Extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good...